There's some more sparring. This is Monday? Yep, Monday sparring, lunch class, smaller class. This is Sam. He's on the cusp of blue belt. Starting to get pretty good. That's DJ, the instructor, explaining the rules here. So we're doing positional from half guard. They have crossface underhook. Terrible place to be. And we start from there. Try to get your guard back. Try to not get submitted. So I'm trying to frame his hips and use an over the back grip to make space here. And Sam's actually locking down my arm, but I was able to weasel out of it. Now I'm working the underhook. And my head position's not good. I learned this during drilling today, that I need to get better with my head position in half guard. And Sam actually exploits that, and he's able to smash my head down and recover the underhook. So we're kind of back to square one here, but I do have the half butterfly, which is tough for you to finish a smash pass once someone gets the half butterfly in. So I was able to recover guard with it. So now we switch and I go top, passing his guard. So I'm just trying to keep that head position over his shoulder and start to walk his legs to the wrong side for him to be able to recover, so I can start to pummel. He bridges hard and gets his knee shield in front of me, and I have to address that knee shield now. So I'm actually pinning his heel to his butt and sitting around it. And now I get what I wanted earlier, which was his legs facing away from me. And I believe I'm working on a Kimura there. Nope, I turned it into an underhook and passed over into mount. Alright, now Sam's passing my guard, and I'm trying those frames again. We learned these frames today, and so I've got those frames in and a knee shield, and I'm just trying to create space now. Like, I'm trying to pummel my bottom hand in, my right hand. You can see it weaseling in there, and go 10 finger grip to extend his crossface away and break his grip. And now we're working on underhooks or knee levers. So this is a smart move by Sam to try to sit through. And I'm using that to take the space that he's giving there and go to half butterfly. It just, I don't know, I really like half butterfly. I really wanted to work half guard sweeps and underhooks and stuff here, but Sam was doing a good job killing my underhooks. So here I'm working a leg weave pass. My right arm's weaved between his legs. I'm just trying to get some pressure down and actually free my knee line. He's holding on pretty tight. So because I'm around his top knee, I decide I can kind of bully him a little bit and try to flatten him here. I don't have underhook, I don't have crossface. I'm just using shoulder and chest to keep his shoulder blades flat and see if I can make something happen here. And because of this, I'm able to find an underhook. And at the same time, always trying to weasel that knee line through, trying to squirm and free my knee. And just so happened at the same time there, I found the underhook and was able to free my knee, which resulted in a knee slice. So here's Sam. So here top, he's trying to pummel his leg. I've already found a butterfly hook, so I'm starting to, you can see I'm starting to off balance with it. This is nice. He's trying to shelf, like slide off my butterfly hook, so I have to go back to locking a half, and he has the underhook. He could probably pass my guard here if he had a good idea what to do with that underhook and body position, but I was able to bring my bottom knee back in. So now I'm passing him. Such a tough position to start from. You're just so far behind. You have a lot of work to do. Just trying to walk his knees across, and I'm trying to maintain my balance and make sure that he cannot off balance me, kneel over me, or bridge me, which is easier said than done. But I'm starting to learn how to be solid in that position. It's not something I ever learned about before going to Renzo's. Just kind of freeing my knee there and stepping over him. A nice little scramble out of that situation. This is Jakar, another very strong white belt, rock climber. He's got crazy grip strength, and he's putting a lot of shoulder pressure down right now and trying to bring that underhook higher. So I'm just trying to frame under his armpit with I got in that butterfly hook again. Once that butterfly hook's in and you get a V-grip under the armpit, it's off balances are inevitable. You're gonna find something. I can't remember what we're even discussing there. Oh, we're talking about the frames. Yeah, just the over the back grip and hip frame. Very tough to get through. So here I'm trying to work on my posture again. Trying to get my head in proper position over shoulder to the mats. If we go off screen here, I will cut the narration, but you can see I'm just trying to bring my knee through, and he resets us here. So now I notice here my crossface wasn't so good, but his elbow was high, which let me go near side underhook, which he tucks the near side underhook. That leaves me with like a reverse crossface over his outside arm. Very strong passing position, Kimura threat, all that stuff, all bad from here. Can step out like I just did. And now I'm just trying to bring his hand over his body. He's keeping it safe, protecting it. So I turn into an armbar. Just keeping the figure four. I think he's sore. He spars a lot. So now he will pass. So trying that, setting up that over the back frame again, and see how he was trying to pick my elbow there. It's kind of clever. And making the space. I have my knee shield in. Now I'm just trying to separate his hands and start to pummel back inside, set up frames inside. I didn't feel like I should underhook here yet because of how high he was. I more so felt I could just get under him with like an X guard or butterfly or something. Yeah. He latched onto my arm there and he's tried to bring me into an armbar or something, or a triangle. So I'm passing now. He's already given me trouble with that inside frame, so I'm trying to dig near side underhook against it and trying to keep my knee close, because he will regard if I don't do that. I don't think his top knee is not in yet, so I have pretty good position here. And then if I was able to dig that near side under, or yeah, I was. So I have 2 underhooks now, and I'm trying to bring my elbows higher so I'm not off balance. And he's pinching down very hard, and I can't get my elbows as high as I want. So I'm thinking about switching my head here. I remember this sequence. I'm thinking about switching my head so I can deal with that inside arm. And when he goes to bridge, I knew that I would have an opportunity to step into mount. But it was a very good off balance. Like, it was good timing. It did break my balance to some extent. And I was telling him that he was off balancing me very well there. Alright, Chakar's on top. Passing the guard. And pinned my elbow. So now I'm just trying to stay calm, get frames, get underneath him. I think I have a butterfly hook in. I do. I'm such a half butterfly dweeb. It just has always been something I was able to find, even since white belt. So now I'm passing. I'm again trying to walk his legs and hips to the wrong side for him and keep my head in position to keep that shoulder stuck to the mat, that outside shoulder. And was able to, I was kipping my leg to bring my knee through, and then found the knee slice out of there. That inside frame is very tough. I was actually diving on that outside arm again for Kimura control. I was gonna roll, but I settled back in. And I think that was time. Good round out of Chakar. This is actually Chakar and Jordan. It was on, they were right in front of my camera. So I figured I'd narrate their spar to get a different look. And I'll probably send this to Jordan later too, so what up, Jordan? Jordan's in good passing position here. He's already weaving his foot in to bring his right leg through. Good knee position. I was trying to pick up that elbow. This is a good pass from Jordan, and good heavy hips. That elbow push Chakar's doing it can be very troublesome. Dastardly Kimura entry. This is good from Jordan, walking around, turning it into an armbar. Yeah, he should be able to finish this. This looks pretty good. I'd say here for Jordan, because Chakar's hands were unlocked, you could have just gone right to thumb to thumb, like control his hands, because his hands were unlocked. You could have, I don't know if you realized it, but could have gone right to Chakar's hand because his hands were unlocked and finished the armbar pretty quickly there. But I don't know, maybe Jordan was trying some other options. So now Chakar's passing. There's the top over the back frame from Jordan. He needs to convert his bottom hand into the hip frame. Pretty good there. There it is. So even here, he's almost out with that bottom knee. He just needed to get his head away from Chakar, straighten out a little bit. He's still in pretty good position here. He's got a knee shield in, it looks like. This is not so good. Jordan should be, with his right arm, he should have gone right to a hip frame there and started to reverse shrimp away from Chakar. So now he's got to free his elbow line or he's in trouble. So he probably would want to sit flat to his back. Nice triangle setup. Jakar's getting good with that. Jordan's passing. This is a pretty good position here from Jordan. I'd say maybe try to pike your hips higher up if you could. Go more to that tripod position. That'll let you pummel your legs. There he goes. Not too far, not too far. Very nice. Jakar finds the knee shield here. So here, Jordan should start addressing that knee shield. He's not going to be able to pressure through it. Looks like Jakar relinquished the knee shield because he got the underhook, and now he's trying to shift Jordan forward, and he's looking for the roll under. Nice. Great sweep from Jakar. Yeah, that kind of fell apart when Jordan didn't address the knee shield there. So Jakar's on top, trying to pass. Oh, I missed that. That was quick. So that type of quick pass like that, Jordan should be fighting that voraciously. Turning in, trying to connect knee and elbow. Oftentimes there's opportunities to recompose your guard during the scramble. So this is me and Jordan. So I'm just playing some seated guard here. Playing with the overhook and sleeve. Just seeing if I can off balance him a little bit. And find the single leg here. And shelf it. So I went to the heel and then shelved his leg there. And Jordan fell over. So this is like a pseudo leg drag deal here, and I was trying to force the leg drag, but I felt I could bring my knee in front of Jordan's knee. So I did so, and then far side underhook, brought the shin mount across, and found my way into mount here. So I'm trying to work collar choke, but Jordan immediately turns, which is not a terrible idea when someone has a really good collar choke to not give them that first grip, because it all goes downhill from there. But it does expose back and armbar at that point, and front triangle. So just engaging, fighting his hands, trying to make sure that he doesn't get a great engagement. This is a decent collar grip for Jordan. I expect I will address this at some point. He lets go. So now I have two collars and some degree of my knee through, so I just finish the knee slice through and start looking for underhooks and cross faces. Trying to keep him flat here. Switching, head and arm. So I'm trying to finish the mount pass here, past him out. And he goes to get elbows inside immediately, which is a great idea. He just kind of gave up on it, and I was able to pick his elbows and bring my knees inside. And now I'm trying to secure the beginning of the cross collar. I'm a little unstable here, but you can see I'm trying to post my elbow and bring my fingers in for the second grip, and Jordan's fighting my hand. It's pretty loose there, so I gave up on it. Looking again, and Jordan again turns. I just turn into an armbar. I really want the cross collar there though, but gotta take what you can get. So kind of fighting the feet and the hands here, able to find the ankle pick and just wrestle them up. I'll cut this if we go off screen here. I think we're just wrestling around over here somewhere. I'm on a Darce. Oh, no Darce yet. I think I have like the beginnings of a paper cutter. Yep, I'm starting a paper cutter choke. That's why Jordan's left arm comes in right here. He's trying to fight my hands. So I bail on it and just go over that arm so I can start to work arm in chokes, Darce and anaconda. And there's my bottom arm coming through. Didn't have a great angle yet, so I was just trying to slowly adjust. This is actually a decent move from Jordan to try to go flat back to, because I did not have the Darce yet, and he's able to potentially get his shoulder out. So I'm just kind of trying to play for the smother there until I can find my next move, which is here. So he goes to belly down, and I start looking for the back. Right to knees on hips, pinching. Now looking for where he might be off balance or where I can put hooks in. And find the Kimura. He's so tall, he can just like push you down. Working just like, I don't really have a worm or anything here. I'm just wrapping the lapel around his leg, being a pain in the ass and following him around the corner. I guess like a lapel del Eva. And right here, I'm trying to reverse lasso him, but he squares up. So I did like a roll over sweep, star sweep I think it's called, and then using the lapel to smash his legs and force turtle, because I learned an anaconda setup that I wanted to try here. There it is. And isolating that arm so I can finish the anaconda choke. That's it. Bye-bye.